Hello students, in this lesson so far we have seen about the symbol of elements, metals, non-metals and the properties of metals and non-metals. Now let us learn about the uses of metals and non-metals. Based on their properties, metals and non-metals are used in various fields. Let us see that. Uses of metals. Iron is known for its hardness. So iron is used for making bridges, engine parts, iron sheet and bars. Copper is known for its conductivity. So it is used for making electrical wires, coins and statue. Silver and gold are very lustrous. So they are used for making jewels in decorative purposes and photography. We all know that mercury is used in thermometers and barometers because of its high density and uniform expansion at different temperature. Aluminium is used in electrical wires, cables and in aerospace industries. Yes, aeroplanes are made of an alloy which contains magnesium and aluminium. Lead is used in automobile batteries, X-ray machines, etc. Uses of non-metals. Diamond. It is a form of carbon. It is used for making jewels. It is also used in cutting and grinding equipments. Graphite is used in making pencil lead. Sulfur. It is used in the manufacture of gunpowder and vulcanization of rubber. Phosphorus. It is used in matches, rat poison, etc. Nitrogen. It is used in the manufacturing of ammonia. Chlorine is used as a bleaching agent and in sterilizing water. During rainy season, you can feel some smell in water. It is because of chlorine. Hydrogen is used as a rocket fuel and hydrogen flame is used for cutting and welding purposes as well as a reducing agent. Metalloids. As we discussed already, the elements which exhibit the properties of metals as well as non-metals are called metalloids. Boron, silicon, arsenic, germanium, antimony, tellurium and polonium are some examples. Let us see the physical properties of metalloids. Actually, metalloids are all solid at room temperature. So they can form alloys with other metals. Some metalloids such as silicon and germanium can act as electrical conductors under some specific conditions. So they are named as semiconductors. Silicon, for example, appears lustrous but is not malleable nor ductile. It is much poorer conductor of heat and electricity than the metals. The physical properties of metalloids tend to be metallic, but their chemical properties tend to be non-metallic. Uses of metalloids. Silicon is used in electronic devices. Boron is used in fireworks and as a fuel for ignition in rocket. Compound. Actually, compound is a pure substance which is formed due to the chemical combination of two or more elements in a fixed ratio by mass. The properties of compounds are different from those of its constituents. Water, carbon dioxide, sodium chloride, etc. are few examples of compounds. A molecule of water is composed of oxygen atom and two hydrogen atoms in the ratio 1:2 by volume or 8:1 by mass. Classification of compound. Based on the origin of chemical constituents, compounds are classified as inorganic compounds and organic compounds. Let us see the inorganic compounds first. Compounds obtained from non-living sources. So compounds obtained from non-living sources such as rock, minerals, etc. are called inorganic compounds. Let us see some examples. Chalk, baking powder are some examples. Then organic compounds. Organic compounds obtained from living sources. So the compounds we obtain from living sources are called organic compounds. What are the living sources? Plants, animals, everything are said to be living sources. Protein, carbohydrates are some examples for organic compounds. Both inorganic and organic compounds exist in all three states of matter: solid, liquid and gases.